guys, this is JB3 and welcome back to FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Morecambe FC, and in this episode we will finish out the season. No more games after the West Ham one here in May. It'll be a big one. If we win and get a little bit of help, we could see ourselves into 5th position on the table. So we'll get into this game, no delay here. We'll just get right into it, and then we'll go through a squad report for the end of the season and see how everyone did. Get a little bit of a recap before we head into the off season. So we will get into the game. It will be our normal lineup, still without Romano. Aldaharni will be in the midfield again with Miro on the right wing and Dupont up front. Let's see if we can get the offense going and get 3 points here against West Ham. And we'll get this game underway. Kumi moves it right into Sark, who lays it off to Munn. He'll lay it out to Aldaharni, gets it along to Miro into the box, takes the shot and it's into the net, and Miro opens up this game just 3 minutes in, gets the goal, and Morecambe FC are up 1-0 here on West Ham in what could be a must-win if we get some help to see ourselves into European competition. Morecambe FC here at the Globe Arena, 1-0. Already Aldaharni lays a nice pass off right into Miro, gets right on top of the goalkeeper, no reaction time, and Miro blasts it past him and really playing really well, putting in a lot of goals in replace of Romano. Lecante will move it up to Munn. He'll have the ball and lays it off to Aldaharni. He'll turn and get it into Dupont. Can he make something happen? Gets a deflected pass, but Sark finds it. He gets it into Aldaharni. Takes the strike in! Just a deflection. We'll send it over the bar. Aldaharni in good positioning, but just gets a piece of it, does the keeper, and sends it over the bar. Munn throws it into Miro. He'll try and find a little bit of space. Can't get there. Lays it back to Munn, sends in a cross, and Dupont with the header puts home the goal, sneaks around the defender and gets it in, and it's Dupont putting another one in for the end of the year. Munn throws in a perfect cross, and we finally have a target man in the middle, and he heads it on right behind the defender, gets his big body in there, throws it in, and the header's in, and it's 2-0 here at the Globe Arena. Antonio gets it in the middle. Final build up here for West Ham at the end of the first half. He gets around and passes it back. On to Kamara goes. Felipe Anderson, edge of the box, passes back. Gets knocked around. Lecante will get it and it'll go out for a corner kick. It'll end the first half here on the corner. It'll be West Ham lining this one up. Goes into the middle, headed on, and Awazi tips it over. Goes out for another corner kick. Awazi right at the end of the half saves us from a goal. It'll go out for another corner. It'll be long. Awazi punches it. Sent in, and Awazi covers it up. He'll boot this one long and send us to halftime. It'll be 2-0 Morecambe FC. Cross goes in, Lecante knocks it down, Aldaharni sends it along to Munn, who moves it quickly to Sark. Can he get, oh, just too long. Kamara into the box, gets the shot off, and Awazi knocks that one away. Early in the second half, he'll knock it out for a corner kick. Sark will make the interception and lay it to Munn. He'll get it right up to Aldaharni, who gets it onto Dupont. He avoids one defender, lays it there for Sark. Sark looking for Billy Hughes, who's behind the defense, takes the strike and into the back of the net. It will be 3-0 Morecambe FC all over West Ham. Trying to get the 3 points, and we're still going to need help. We'll have to see what's happening in the other games. But Sark lays this pass perfectly, and Billy Hughes finally finds the back of the net for a goal. It'll be Morecambe FC on top of West Ham 3-0 as we get the offense going. Billy Hughes putting his boot behind it, just barely outreaches the keeper. So we'll make one change here. It will be Ross in for Sark, and that will do it for Sark's season as the Globe Arena claps him off, and he'll head to the bench. Oh, Adebola can't get to it, and it's turned over. Vergara comes in and makes a big slide tackle and wins the ball as Lecante gets it out of our own end. And that'll be the final touch of the game and of the season. Morecambe FC end it in fashion with a 3-0 victory. And we see ourselves with a victory. The fans go wild. Maybe that's good news. Maybe they know something we don't about what happened in the other competitions. In our first year in the Premier League, it's not a bad one. We would have loved to make Champions League, but we just couldn't get those couple extra points that we needed. But the future looks bright with Dupont up front, putting in goals. The team looks like it's really coming together as they head into the tunnel. And we'll take a look at 7 shots, 5 on target. West Ham never really threatened. It'll be Munn with an 8.7. Lewis Ross a 6.3. Miro 8.2. Dupont 8.7. Hughes an 8.3. Sarek 8.7. Awazi 8.1. Lacante 7.9. Adebola 7.9, Vergara 8.0, Kumi an 8.0, Aldaharni 8.3, Munn 8.7, and that'll do it for us here at the Globe Arena in the first year of the Premier League. So we complete the season and we see ourselves into 5th position to finish off the season. We get the help that we needed, and Morecambe FC are headed to European competition here in the 5th position. Unbelievable year, only 3 points away from 4th. Just 1 game of difference. Unbelievable. Only 6 goals we would have needed as well. So a couple of those games that you can see, maybe some of those 5-6 goal games that we let up. If we change it around, maybe we see ourselves into a better position, but gives us hope as Dupont comes on strong to end the season and really, really beef up this offense in Morecambe FC. Unbelievable year, first year in the Premier League. We'll see what happens next year, but let's get into a recap and see what the squad is looking like and how they improve throughout the season. So we have our squad report. It will be Austin Awazi up to an 87, Sarek up 3 to an 84, Lacante up 4 to an 82, Billy Hughes up 5 with up to an 82, Miro up 6 to an 81. We've been giving him a lot of offensive training to see if we can get that offense going. Adebola up 3 to an 81, Aldaharni up 3 to an 80, Hanyan Munn up 4 to a 79. Fuentes up 5 to a 78, so it gives us a really good backup goalkeeper. Has potential to be special, so we'll have to keep our eyes on him. Vergara up 5 to a 78. Lucero up 6 to a 77, has potential to be special. Romano showing great potential. Still hurt for another 3 months, but up 4 to a 77. Magnuson up 2 to a 76. Kumi up 10 to a 76, giving him a lot of training to try and get that defense right. Jordan Burns up 4, but a contract expiring in 2 months. I think we are going to let him go. We just have so many center mids coming in that really need to get playing time. And, he has, I believe, showing great potential or an exciting prospect and just hasn't been growing. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments maybe what we should do with Jordan Burns. Maybe we should renew him. He's been so good to the club. Maybe what we'll do is we'll renew him and then maybe send him out on loan. I think that's what we will do. We will renew him. We'll let him out on loan. And then if you guys think maybe you should sell him, we'll sell him on and see what happens with him. Daniel Decker showing great potential, up 3 to a 73. Dursun up 6 to a 73. Zayatev up 6 to a 73, giving him a lot of training as well. Lekkonen on loan, still up 4 to a 72. Dupont, the striker, has potential to be special, up 4 to a 72. Lewis Ross up 5, an exciting prospect. Bayumi will be joining Cardiff City, but he's up 4 to a 71. Niall O'Grady will be coming back, up 6, coming back from Orlando City. That's probably the best I've ever seen coming back off a loan. Aguero up 4 to a 71, a central defensive midfielder. He'll come back from Wolves after getting a little bit of playing time as they head into Champions League, I believe. Achimpong showing great potential, but is very unhappy. We will try and move him along if we can. Oliveira up 3 to a 69. We'll be letting him go. There's just too many other players that we need to get in. Niles Lund up 6, has potential to be special, 68 overall. Silvio Cortez up 3, coming back from loan at a 68. Sarne up 1 to a 66, an exciting prospect. Niego showing great potential, 66 overall. Really, we're hoping for bigger things from him. He came out of the gate strong, but that potential is just not great. Lucas Park, 65 overall, no potential. Karichi up 4 to a 65, potential to be special. Lopez up 1, 64, potential to be special. Baker up 1, 64, an exciting prospect. Sebastian Jensen will round it out. The young player from Denmark with a great haircut for him too. 58 overall, up 1, and we don't know his potential, but we do know from scouting him it's 90 to 94, so should be pretty good potential there for him. We'll have to see what happens. And that will do it for the squad report. If you guys have any suggestions of who we should sell or who maybe we should get some more playing time, let me know in the comments. We'll see what happens for the next year. So we'll take a look at the top scorers. It'll be Harry Kane taking the Golden Boot at 23 goals, far and away the best scorer in the league. 34 matches for him. Unbelievable. That's something to look for DuPont as he tries to move in there. It'll be Sark, our best scorer, at 13 goals in 36 matches. I don't know if we have anyone else in here. We have Munn, 9 goals, most of them early in the season, 36 matches. And DuPont will just miss out on making the leaderboard. Even just in 2 months had 8 goals in I don't even know how many matches, maybe 12 or 14 matches. So something to look for the future. We'll take a look at the assists. It's Romano with 10, Munn with 9, Sarek with 8, a ton of assists for our team. We love passing the ball, apparently. Park gets 6 in 20 games, Al Harney 6 in 33. So Park, unfortunately, not a striker, but a great passer, really got the offense going for us. And then we'll take a look at the clean sheets. It's Awazi coming with 13 in 36 matches, just missing out on the Golden Glove behind De Gea, who had 15 in 34 matches. So that'll do it for the overall stats for the league. Now we'll get into the stats for the teams, see how everyone did. So our top scorers are Sarek with 13 goals and 36 appearances, Munn with 9 and 36 appearances, and then DuPont here with 8 goals, 5 assists, and only 12 matches. Unbelievable. The offense is going to be on fire with him. I can already feel it. He really turned around in 6 clean sheets too. Not that he had anything to do with it, but it's still impressive that he really had that much to do with how the team played. Romano had 7, he really played well and then suffered the injury, but 10 assists, really got the offense going there for us. He's our assist leader actually, with Munn coming in with 9, Sarek with 8, Al Harney 6, Park with 6 and 5. So some good stats and good stuff to look for in the future. And we'll also throw up the overall stats so you can kind of see everything that happened with the team here. Everyone with their overall stats and how they're doing in their career. And that'll do it for the team stats and the recap. So we'll take a look at some of the other English leagues. It'll be Brighton on 114 points. Absolutely smashed through the championship. It'll be Huddersfield with 99 and Leeds with 95. I'll have to see who won the playoffs, but Brighton will be a team to watch here in the next year for the Premier League. And we'll move on to League One. It'll be QPR with 100 points. Wigan get a 96 and are moving up back to the championship. Here we'll see who maybe got relegated. See who it is. It's going to be Northampton, Oldham Athletic, and Burton Albion headed back down to League 2. And speaking of League 2, we'll see who had the best year. It'll be Fleetwood Town and Wycombe Wanderers, 99 and 96 apiece. And we'll scroll down and see who the bottom feeders were. It's Cambridge United, Tranmere Rovers, and Macclesfield, who just can't get out of their own way. They seem to be bottom of the table every single year. And that'll do it for us here. Liverpool take home the Premier League trophy, as you saw earlier on the table. And that's who we'll have to face, we'll have to focus on for next year as we move into the offseason. And guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode. It will be us finishing in 5th. We'll have to try and improve upon that for next year. We're not far off the pace, just got to try and shore up that back line, which I think we did. You saw that as soon as DuPont came on with the last 12 games, we had 6 clean sheets in only 12 games. So hopefully he can turn that around by keeping the offense moving, because that seems to be the biggest difference. If we can do that, we should see ourselves into Champions League for the following year. But guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you always know when the newest episodes are coming out. And until next time, guys, have a good one.